Hello, buddy. My name is MrBonesy, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. We're playing Balance, and that actually these are the last 3 episodes, so there's only like 3 parts, I guess, including this one, since technically there's 2 parts after this. From the looks of it, Sayori and Natsuki, I don't know what this one's going to be about, because in respect, they seem to get along just fine, especially since their voices in my throat are practically the same. Good jelly and butter with scratching it up. So yeah. So let's just jump right into Balance. Don't know what this one's gonna be about, but then again, I don't know what the other one's gonna be about. So I may just move my shoulder since I'm using OBS to actually see the game. Maybe now I have to remember how I did this because it's always been a day before I record these, so I always forget what voice I put on. Natsuki. While Natsuki is messing with the ornate orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. Also, this music is really nice. Like, I would sit here for a second to listen to it, but I'm just gonna cut it out anyways. But like, it's nice. I don't know why, but it's like it's new too, so it's not like it was in the original game. I just like the upbeatness of it. I guess I don't know. I don't know words. What? Hi. Hi. The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined, including her. The club is now comprised of 4 members. I don't know why I said compromise. Comprised of 4 members. Sorry, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori showed her love for poetry, as well as how she's gone. I can't speak how she goes about writing it herself. Monika, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. That's cool. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with the little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literal interests. Sayori, why am I getting like some weird like cartoon early in the morning vibes from this music too? Just like doo-doo. Sounds very similar to something else. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and expects the cover. Shouldn't the girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. What is Natsuki bringing to school? In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until a few volumes in, and I want to ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did with Yuri's books, at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends and I can do anything for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick something that donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut. I just said I had the attention span of one. Aw, were you just calling me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you get that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Aw, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. It's because you're a tsundere. Just admit it. Damn. Natsuki yoinks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. I mean, don't really need to. Although, and plus also, like, that's a big walk-in closet, too. Like, I never really, like, visualized it, but you can walk in there and, like, be by yourself in the closet. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. That's good advice. No means no. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. No. Nah. Sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get all angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. If I could speak. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving an unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's a book. So just start it whenever you feel like. What's it about? Well, it's a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. It's High School DxD. Somebody's not gonna know that. If they do know that, they're gonna look at me differently. Sorry, looks at the title. It's called Love in Another World for Luck. Wait, no. Another world. Love is another word for luck. Another world. That sounds interesting, though. Love is another world for luck. I don't know what the fuck that means, but that sounds interesting. It's about a girl who accidentally keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship with. It'll be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Ah, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we could do poetry too. Oh, I guess. But don't you want to finish this verse? Yeah, but we can do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. Okay. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori. Monica's like, you're really reading that? Come on. That was a horrible book. I read it like last week and it's terrible. She recommends it because she's weird. I see you got Natsuki and some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if I meant I can't say that to her. Or I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know. But, you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. And Monica's like, no, you get, she has that vibe. She, if anything, I don't think she likes anyone. Oh, that's ridiculous. Fuck. Ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she says hi to me, and then I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. That's just basic human knowledge, though. Like, I get excited about talking about the things I like, but I don't strike the conversations first. So, like, that's just a personality trait, I guess. I don't know why I kept her voice. She seems dismissive a lot. She's like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is gonna make me worried for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everyone will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gives Monica a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get close to her. Man, she really says that a lot. I don't think she's ever said that in the base game where she's just like, I love you. It's just really apparent in the side stories. It's just like, I love them. You got this. And then she failed the next day. A lot of transitions in this one, I gotta say. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one as usual. I thought the Yuri would be the last one, but alright. Crawling into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Why read in the closet? I guess it's big, spacious in there, but kind of weird. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself right... Oh, I thought it was like in the closet, not just next to the closet. Okay. Down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyways, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayori plops herself right down next to Sayori, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for a particular flutter of page being released from beneath her thumb. Or periodically. I don't know. I said something else. I said something else. Periodically flutter. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper was filled with scribbles in the mirages of lined up with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. My head swims in like 2 seconds of reading, so. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and I thought you were just bored. I draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. And this one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. Okay. And this one has problems with his back, and the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. Why did you give all your friends, like, problems? I guess that makes you more down to earth, because you're like, oh, look, they're all they have these problems, but they're all people. But, like, it's kind of weird. If you're making up people, just stick figures, why are you giving them pain? Oh, he lost his legs during the war. But otherwise, he's a good cook. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are, like, really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no. It's just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I never met anyone I would feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should. I mean... Would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Okay, I can see what Sayori means. She's a buzzkill. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unraveling enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hey, Natsuki! Oh. At the end of the club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an unconscious conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. My shoulder was covering that, and I couldn't read half of that words. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She's pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk to people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki fell silent, but then she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk to me being behind my back. So I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess. But it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being, like, all over me right after we meet. It's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I don't have no control over the pace. I just can't meet someone, and instantly become best friends with them and, like, share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that's what was happening. Oh, that's why it's called balance. Oh, I don't know. I was holding that. It's fine. Why would you have? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know, Sayori. So I should have realized. Mother? What the fuck? Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which is surfaced mainly due to her being the one previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I don't know, I could divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way. That would be so unhanded. And I mean, did I say unhanded? That was underhandled or something. I don't know the last part. I know it said under though. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it makes things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to keep things natural. Well, I think you do a good job expressing all your feelings. She would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she could be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. Ugh, it just feels so dumb talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a staff laughed. It's not the cool club. Hey! Oh my god, that reminds me. God, that reminds me of middle school when people be like, hey, and by the way, I hated people who did this because there was no winning in it. They're like, hey, you part of the KKK? And I'll just be like, well, no, that's actually a really horrible thing. And then they'd be like, oh, he's not cool. But then when you say yes, he's like, oh, you're racist. I hate people like that. I don't know why, but just thinking about the cool club made me think of that terrifying memory. Those kids were the worst. Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know you're the kind in a tough spot, and that's hard for you just to really express yourself. But you really demonstrate to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think the most important part of being able to navigate through these things, so I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things and then finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. Until someone else joins. Oh, that was the end. That was probably the shortest one, really. I got mail. I'm getting so much mail. Another VM2 thing. Yes, that's like the weird lore. I know what the lore is. Oh, what's this? Oh, I forgot. I got Natsuki picture. Respect. Respect 2. Respect 2. Okay. I forgot to show these off. I don't think I got anything else, though. Oh, no, I got this, of course. Oh, in the background. I forgot that happens. I forgot you unlock. I don't know what this one is, though. Maybe it's like a 100% thing. Anyways, I'm bringing... Okay, so that was the shortest one. Now we're on Balance Part 2. Really short. Or at least short enough where the last ones were like 20 minutes. That one just ended just underneath. It was sub 20. I think that's the speedrunner term, right? Where it was underneath 20 minutes. Or is it exactly 20? I don't know. maybe I should just stop talking. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. I wish they made like a cafeteria background, but the clamor and wait, that's not right. The clamor and bustle of students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki. I never ran into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Natsuki! Sayori stands out on her tippy toes and waves. Natsuki, who is busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over to Sayori's direction. Sayori raves in enthusiasm. Guys, don't look that way. There's a weirdo. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Oof, that hurts. Hey! She definitely saw me. Damn. Monika is the first to arrive to the club meeting. Then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the windows to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up the courage to enter. Natsuki has been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to check her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just trying to enter. Get the fuck out of the way. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? I love how I'm like almost on point with my jokes.
No.
Why?
I'm sulking.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. Oh, well, boo-hoo. Want some Milkies, baby?
No, don't leave me.
Oh, I'll stay here then.
I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her. But instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me.
Really? Damn. Sucks to suck. Anyways. Not bad.
Why am I on point with this?
It's not bad.
Hey!
Sorry. I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety.
From anxiety?
Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself.
Oh! I wasn't drawing attention. Just like, flash cuts there with like a megaphone. Hey, yeah! Oh, well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself instead of to get closer. It just makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga and she doesn't actually want to be friends with me.
Slow down. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of something when you approached her?
No, she was just walking with her friends.
With her friends.
Slaps her. You stupid girl.
Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Sorry, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to spend time with them.
Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends, which is during the club, since I don't actually have friends. And of course, I don't talk to my neighbor friend anymore, since he's a guy and there's tension there and it's weird. So I kind of like sleep in, cry, eat breakfast, later be late to school, and then we don't share classes, so I don't see him at all. And I'm too scared to talk to him, and right now he's acting like a blank slate, so I don't know. So yeah. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so...
You hate being alone. Sorry, Nods. Well, we're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I would kill you if it meant I could finally be alone. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time and I was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She's always with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything.
No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club, but we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who are just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. True. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of each other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than just jump head first into a new commitment.
But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Damn. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And plus, we need to hurry this up. We need to get in class before we're marked tardy, and 3 of those means we're kicked out of the club. At least that's how it was in my club. I'm just applying my logic here. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so...
Why was I so selfish? Even if it's true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I've messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she was already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance.
She said the thing.
Now I hurt her. She doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this?
Sorry, Ari. I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel I'm bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people.
Certainly Sorry gives Yuri a gentle hug, even though in previous videos, Yuri literally said don't hug me without consent. So this is probably against her wishes.
You're
the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for it's hard to do it with this voice. Birdering. Can I just not say the word normally? I know a burden, birdering. I guess that is right. A burden, birdering you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. I guess I can't speak right.
It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others, and my friends deserve happiness.
Sorry, beams. Well, I think I'm going to give Natsuki some spit. We're friends? I didn't know that. She should do what she wants. And if she does want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. And if it's not to be better for my friends, I want that.
That's very mature of you, Sorry.
I'm mature. Sorry hops up and down on her toes.
So does that mean you're going home after all?
Sorry shakes her head. I need to be here to show her the respect in her space. I'll just spread the club by myself today. Or spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first.
Okay. You're blocking the door.
Oh! Sorry, steps aside. There's like big ass windows. They obviously... Natsuki's reading her book and be like... Okay. I feel like they're not like they're hidden. By the way, before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head.
Sorry, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes.
Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows.
Okay, cool.
The club room is quiet. I mean, I could tell there's no one in here. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori just decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it up. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine, Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over to Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze. I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica fell silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin. I feel like I misread that before. Margin? I feel like I said mirage before. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Put giant yes if that's correct. Margin, allowing Monica to see. It says to Sayori. Ooh, those are never good. Understanding. Oh, I thought understanding. Monica smiles. She places her hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, "I'm proud of you." Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monika's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. A lot of club meetings. They never describe what they talk about. Yuri has already departed. So has Monica after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for the unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. It is kind of awkward. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet and puts it away. He slides it back on the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Damn. Sorry. I didn't know where we were supposed to go. It's fine. The two fell silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sorry, turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki would no longer want to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room. Damn. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palm against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki, with a bruised cheek and all. Oh, the new artwork! Natsuki fidgets and anxiety continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too, but you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. Man, this must look weird visually, just like... I shouldn't do that. I don't want my light falling. I shook the whole table there. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to, like, open up. I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to, like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories, all my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. Are you sure about that? Because, like, you get... not to, like, dangle it above your head like a dollar that you can't reach, but, like... If I was in an abusive household, I wouldn't like the household. I'm just saying. But then again, there's obviously a difference in skill, so I don't know. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world, despite the tears. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinge. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. Dad is home and he's mad. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them and put them away. Touch them and put them away to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared and I'm not ready, but it's still my favorite place and I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. It's a poem, but I thought, well, I sucked it up that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it, please. Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier that I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted, and that we properly have different ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff? I mean, it's okay. I understand that you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. You don't force yourself. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet. Natsuki nods. So you don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault. And I'm just... Oh, wait. It was my fault. No, I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you some space. I was thinking it's silly that I approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. So whatever makes you comfortable, I'll expect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be a balance, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Is that the end? Okay, no. Well, anyways, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not going to be, like, sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. Only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Hey, yo, what? Huh? Oh, from the oh. I was gonna say. She's like, my neighbor. we haven't talked and established it, but he's my boyfriend. I love him. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess it. The two of them walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction for the big reveal. Aw, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush. All right, that was the shortest side story by far, and we got new pictures, which I'm actually gonna... Okay, we got the... Oh, what the hell? Balance 2? The whole gang. Cool, and then Natsuki, obviously, taking a selfie. I was like, yeah, this is probably the poem. But there's probably, yep, Natsuki's last poem for acquiring all of her poems. I named my pen the expression express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Stations screamed by. Attendance says hi. One ticket to you. Please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze. No bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart and loops in my letters and clouds in the sky and dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up. The train has arrived. Expression express. Destination you. Choo choo. Oh, that's cute. I forgot these poems were supposed to be like, I love you. Yeah, this is like Sayori's. Yeah. I got all the poems though, and I'm guessing I got this one. Nice. All right, neat. I still don't have all the things, but all right. Next episode, we're going to do Reflection, which is a Yuri and Monica thing, which now that I realize hasn't even happened yet. I'm guessing these are all the combinations you can with these characters. Of course, the last one has to be the two of them that bicker and fight. But yeah, this was the shortest side story. I'm guessing because these first three were like the introductions for these characters. Like this is Sayori's and I guess the beginning introduction, Yuri's introduction, Natsuki's introduction, and this one was just kind of like a side story. But I'm guessing these two are be just as long as Balance. So these last few episodes might be really short, so that's a good thing. I noticed that I wasn't taking a 2-day step anymore. It was just a day, I guess, or I don't know. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!